Hey, what's up, everybody? Marcos Villegas for Fight Up TV, being joined here with the undefeated Emiliano Vargas, who's getting geared up for his return to the ring on this Jaime Munguia card in Glendale, Arizona. Emmy, man, good chatting with you, good seeing you. Man, like, I see and I feel like you have all the makings to be like the next big star. I know you're focused and you try to not to get that on your mind, but I would imagine you hear it all the time, right?
I mean, I'm worried about my next fight. Whatever comes, whatever God wants. And at the end of the day, look, I'm set on September 20th. I know I can't be that superstar that I know I can be if I don't get past this guy Larry Friars. He's fought Xander Zayas. He has 18 fights, I believe, and he has definitely more experience than me. Has been longer rounds than me. So Top Rank is definitely doing their job. They're they don't make champions, they make legends in this sport. So look, I'm keeping my head down. I'm going to work on September 20th on ESPN Live in front of the whole world. It's going to be another show.
Bro, you're so mature for your age, man. Like, where does that? Like, I know you have, you come from a family boxing that has been through it all, but for like someone as young as you, like, you're not doing crazy stuff, like you're not wilding out, like you're very like mature and reserved.
I got two beautiful parents, man, that support me in anything that I do. But I'm sure a lot of other people do that mess up and do this. I just know what I want. I know the opportunity I have. I know that other people would die to be in my position, and I'm going to take full advantage of it, man. At the end of the day, I know I'm great at this sport, and I know, I have the backing behind me. There's no way that in my head, and it's manifestation as well, that I won't get there. So I truly believe that. I truly believe that I walk with favor, from God, and at the end of the day, I'm going to be that world champion and be that superstar.
How soon do you think that starts happening, in your opinion?
So we're looking to have, 2 more fights this year, 2 more 8-rounders, and start the new year with a 10-rounder. Man, I'll get all my experience that year. I'm looking to have another 4 or 5 fights next year of 10 rounds. That's, if we go the distance, that's 40, 50 rounds in my bag. So I'm excited, I'm ready, and I want the world, but sometimes still my dad's holding me back, and a lot of people say, oh, your dad should have waited in his career, and then you got those people, and then you got people that, he's cherry picking fight. So, look, you can't make the fans happy. At the end of the day, I fight for my family. I fight for me. I fight because it's a God-given gift that God's given me, and I'm looking to live through my gift.
Well, you're young at this point, bro. Like, your whole objective, I think, at this point is just get as much experience as you can, as much ring time as you can at this point,
Yeah, I definitely do agree. I mean, I'm learning on the job. So, I had a great amateur experience, 130 fights, 7-time national champion, ranked #1 in the country multiple times. So all that served for my benefit, and I'm looking to do the same thing and show up and put on great performances for the fans.
How's that dynamic between, like, you and your dad, like when you're training and then when it's like not training? Like, does it change? Like, when he's in there, is it like, okay, trainer, and then like when you guys finish, it's like it's back to dad, or is it like a mesh, or how is that? And how is it like navigating that?
Yeah, no, I mean, he does a great job. At the end of the day, I'm a professional too. I think that helps out. He doesn't ever tell me how to make weight. He doesn't ever tell me, oh, you got to be doing this. I know exactly what I got to do, because I've grew up and I've watched what discipline gets you in life. So I believe that, you give 110%, you're going to get 110% back. So, I've grew up and seen that as a young man. So I'm just looking to do the same thing.
Does it ever get like mixed a little bit? Because, obviously, like, you're a son, I'm a son. Like, there's times where we get mad at our parents and we don't want to listen to them, or
no doubt. Yeah. That's family. What are you gonna do? So, but the only thing we can do is just roll with the punches. And I know my dad is the best thing for my career. And sometimes I might not want to listen to him. Sometimes I do. But I know for the most part, we're great together. My amateur career speaks for itself, and my pro career is going to speak for itself. So, like I said, I have the privilege to talk with Eddie, talk with Capetillo, talk with all these great trainers that also help out in the mix. So, my dad's open to that, and I'm appreciative that he's not jealous or shies away from hearing input from other people. So it's just it's a blessing.
Yeah, that shows how open he is too, because a lot of times people would shut themselves like, oh, don't tell my son this, I train my son, or they get a little like, oh, what's your intention with telling my son like this stuff? Like,
yeah, no, I mean, Timothy Bradley even said it. Some father and son dynamics don't work. I mean,
they're very like contentious.
Yeah, no doubt, because at the end of the day, you love them, but at the same time, they can get on your nerves. So, my dad is what I need for my career, and if the time ever comes for me to change a trainer, then that's my dad's comfortable with stepping back, definitely. But I'll always have him there. Always have him there. My dad is, like I said, has all that experience, and he doesn't shy away from wanting other people to help me grow my career.
Surprised though that you guys have had that conversation already though.
That conversation, it's really mature of him. Like I said, and from somebody who, people would look back and be like, they would never think that. So I love my dad with all my heart. I push him into the urinal sometimes. I like, I mess with him, and we have a great relationship. So I'm just grateful that things are tight.
I've seen videos of your brother, yourself, Junior with Capetillo, with Eddy Reynoso. Obviously, we're here. It's a Canelo fight week as well, but you have a fight coming up too. What's like the best bit of advice Canelo and Eddy have told you about yourself and shared with you and your brothers?
I mean, just the discipline. I think, and that's a shared story from my dad too. The good and the bad of his career, could have changed because of discipline. So, when you wake up in silk pajamas, and me myself, I'm not where I want to be, but gratefully to God, even outside the ring, I'm doing very well. I'm a businessman as well. Yeah, I have other ventures that are going on, and they're, gratefully to God, they're doing great. So I just, I love what I do. I love what I do. I'm blessed. I'm hungry. I don't have to come from the gutter for people to be like, he doesn't have the dog in him. If you believe you could beat me, then let's see. So I'm a competitor at the end of the day, and if you truly believe that, then let's see. So I know anything that I do, I'm not half-assing anything, and I want to be the best in everything that I do. So I just know that if another fighter believes they could beat me, then let's see.
Where does that come from? Because people would say like, hey, your dad made a lot of money in his career. He fought so that you guys wouldn't have to suffer and do this.
Right. No, I love what I do. I love punching people in the face, plain and simple. I like it. I love it. I'm a fighter. You know what I'm saying? It's in my blood, but I love it, bro. There's no other way I could put it, and I'm looking to do this for a while, for a long while. So I know boxing is a short part of my life, but at the same time, I'm gonna maximize it and be the best fighter I could be.
Got to get your quick take real quick on Canelo Berlanga. Who do you see winning that fight? I have an inkling what you're going to say, but like, how do you see that fight play out, and how does it end in your opinion?
I think Canelo knocks him out under 10. I think the experience, Berlanga, he gets tired in the later rounds, and I think that experience plays a role, how to work rounds, how to breathe, how to, so I definitely do believe Canelo under 10.
With you, your career's rising. You say you want to stay at 140 pounds for the foreseeable future. Like, who do you see like in the next few years as like the guy that it's probably going to be you and him making that huge mega fight as things shake out?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, look, Top Rank's already doing it. They want to see me and Abdullah. He's at 35. Top, you guys know exactly what you're doing, Evan. So look, I'm excited. He's a great fighter. I'm a great fighter as well. And I believe down the road, when it makes sense, I have a belt, he has a belt, let's do it. Why not? So, I think that fight is a great fight. He's a great fighter. He's a great person. We always shake each other's hand. There's nothing but respect. But, if you're in and around my weight class, it's when we get in the ring, it's business, so definitely.
All right, good stuff, Emiliano. Good chatting with you, bro. Really appreciate the time. Emiliano Vargas returning to the ring, coming up in Glendale, Arizona on this Munguia card. Make sure not to miss it. Thank you for watching us over here on Fight Up TV.